Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm gonna show y'all a secret menu. Well, it's not really a secret menu. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. So let's go on my Max. And this procedure will work on Nissan and Infiniti models. So what you wanna do, start the car. I'm gonna set it down on the tripod because I am gonna need two hands for one part. Let me zoom you out. So what you wanna do is turn the audio off, turn it back on, turn it off again. And what you want to do is hold down the settings button and then just adjust the volume. All right, so it'll bring you to this screen. So you got self-diagnostics, confirmation and adjustment. So if you want to do self-diagnostics, press on that. It's doing as you can see. So you can do front display, switches, control unit, GPS antenna. So let's do front display first. Connection is normal. Please refer for confirmation and just blah, blah, blah. Switches. Everything's normal. Says the same exact thing. Control unit. Then it didn't detect any error. GPS antenna. Same thing. And lastly, same thing. So go back. Confirmation and adjustment. So it gives you a full set of options, and this video is not going to be short. We're going to go through every single one. So color spectrum, go back, and when y'all do this, when your car, Nissan or Infiniti model, you could go through all that and even dive even deeper. I just want to show you every option you could go with the self-diagnostics, just in case you didn't know about this setting. Vehicle signals. So this screen tells you what's on, what's off. So if I turn the lights on, you see that switch is on. And then if I turn the lights back off, you see it switches. Reverse, you see it switches. So it is sitting there and doing like pretty much live. Then you can do speaker test. Does it only do the... Maybe you gotta give it some time. Oh, alright. So you just push start for each one, and it'll toggle through each speaker. So if you're listening to audio and it kind of sounds off like a blown speaker, this is how you can sit there and test for each one. Alright, so we already circled through all that. Navigation, steering, angle adjustment. So this, I don't know, to me, this doesn't really make sense because your steering could still be off. If you are OG subscriber, I've shown how to properly, how you can sit there and fix the steering angle. I'll post a link to that video in the description of this video. I think that was more effective compared to what Nissan was going to charge me at the time. I gotta get this checked because I am being charged every month for this car for XM, so I'll check that. So error history this must have been before I had the car because I haven't had no issues with that since I've owned the car. So everything's okay. And then if you want to reset, just reset. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just if you want to reset. But it does do live checking. But everything's okay, like it says. And it's free phone. Well, you can set this to what you want. Microphone. I don't know how that's a microphone test, but okay. So correct line, everything. I did fix this in the previous video. It's been a couple months. It might have been a year by now since I've fixed all that. So we gotta reset all this. Blah, blah, blah. XM. So this is pretty much everything you could go through. I'm not really 100% sure what exactly this refers to. I'll just keep it on that. Yeah, it could do that. It got everything from the previous owner. Let me turn these lights off. I just realized it was creating a glare. And then we're gonna have to sit there and redo that thing to get back into here. So we're gonna wait for it to turn on. If my tripod don't keep trying to slide all over the place. Alright, so I think it finally completed it finally reset it. Is there even a CD in here? I never realized that there was a CD or not. I've never checked that. Alright, there ain't no CD in there. I don't use CDs. Alright, so we're gonna do that again. So off, on, whole settings, and then we're just gonna play with. Alright, so we back to the self-diagnostics menu. So did all that. So you pretty much get an idea of everything on here. So that's every single option that's on here. I don't believe we could do anything on this one. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do on that. So that's the self-diagnostics menu, and I went through every single one. If you want to go even do more of a deep dive yourself, if you want to be a little bit more curious on all that, now you know how to do that. So that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.